It's our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's in plenty of space here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Goulet with the short one. That is lovely. That looks a good cross. Clears it away. And it's Mulder. Cleared away. Yilmaz. That has been knocked clear. Muriqi. Goulet does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muriqi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Goulet. Yüksek. Kadıoğlu forwards and with intent. Yildiz chooses to go cross-field. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Muric breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Muriqi. Great defending, strong and determined. Goulet. Yildiz. Probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Goulet. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onto it in a flash. Now it's Muriqi. Over to the left. Great run on the overlap here. That'll be a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivered across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Yildiz. Lovely bit of skill. Kajolu gets a cross in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Moved on forwards. Yuksek. And here's Yildiz. And it's Kadiolu. Very nicely done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Turkey are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Muldur's cross. Cleared away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Akaydin makes the interception. Kadiolu. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Kuler. Yildiz! Can he stop it going out? And it's Arda Güler. Muldur, and it's lofted through here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mariki. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Morishi. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Muldur can get it clear. Yuksek. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Murici. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yuksek. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Muldur, gently done. And it's Muldur.
Turkey have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Güler. Çalhanoğlu. Good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Murishi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Güler. Kajolu. No goals as yet. Tries a deft little ball. And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Akaydin tries making a foray down the right. Nice control. That's a nicely weighted pass. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's played forward. And it's Arda Güler. Güler played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yildiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. He has a look out. And the counter is on. Yilmaz. Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. That's good play. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Thinks about the shot. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 22 minutes is number 19.
Turkey have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Yilmaz. Clipped into space. Yildiz. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared without complication. Always onto this. Oh, smashing header! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yuksek. Muldur shifted upfield. Bit too much weight on the pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chelhanoglu played out to the right. Yilmaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Murici. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Chelhanoglu getting this one clear. Yilmaz. Now it's Goulet. Oh, can he get onto this? Bardakci wins the duel this time. Akaydin. Yuksek. Yilmaz. Oh, nice touch. Out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yilmaz played with finesse. Goulet played out towards the right wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yilmaz shoots! He's got away with one there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Aktakolu. Out to the left it goes. Yildiz. That's very neat. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu, and that's aimed into the middle. Overhit and out of play. Is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Yilmaz. Yuksek. Goulet. Now it's Aktokolu. The message is clear, none shall pass. So what can they make of this? Yildiz. Great work on the overlap. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Arda Güler. Aktokolu does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kadiolu. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz with the cross. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Güler. And here's Aktokolu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Aktokolu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Arda Güler. Güler played out to the left flank. They get a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Murici. And it's played forward. Muldur aim forwards. Çalhanoğlu clearly not happy with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Muldur. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Yüksek. Akaydin forwards and with intent. Driven forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Akaydin. And the pass is intercepted. He can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Bardakci gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Güler. And that's put paid to a promising move. Spread out to the left. Cross needs to be... Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Muldur. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's onto it in a flash. Well, that's well seen too. Bardaxi shifted upfield. Gets good distance on it. Ping towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Bardaxi. Goulet. Yilmaz. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, there's a probing ball. Murici. Cross comes in, and it's claimed by the keeper. Mundur. Out to the left it goes. Yildiz providing an outlet on that flank. Kajolu. Can he deliver? That's tidy. Serves up and climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yildiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Kadiolu. Yildiz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bardaxi, gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Yilmaz. Goulet. Yilmaz. That has been cut short. And now the breakaway. Well, that's a clever looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Yüksek. Akaydin forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Quality ball. Bardakci, some resolute defending there. Akaidu. Yildiz. Kajolu. Yildiz. Great defending, strong and determined. Played towards the front line.
Turkey have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's played forward. Akaydin can get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Goulet. Muldu. Played towards the other side. Yildiz. And it's Arda Goulet. Goulet chips it through. Muric getting this one clear. That's been won straight back. Muldu. Now it's Yilmaz. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Yilmaz. It's anyone's ball now. Yilmaz. Big chance! Mariki. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Yilmaz, and here's Aktokolu, and he cuts out the supply. Up towards the front line. Murici, and he shoots! Goal! The second half sparks straight into life. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And it's Kadiolu. Oh, sweet feet. Kadiolu with the delivery. Kadiolu. Shelhanolu. Kadiolu. And here's Yildiz. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Aim forwards. Akaydin getting this one clear. Güler. Yilmaz. Yildiz. Yüksek forwards and with intent. Yilmaz. And a chance! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Muric sends that a long way. Bardakci defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Yildiz. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, it's just a little long. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Good work on the right flank here. Now, what about this cross? It is a corner, good chance. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Çalhanoğlu. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's played forward. Bardakci cuts it out. Muldur gently done. Aktürkoğlu tries to dink it through. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's played forward. Played back in. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Aktürkoğlu.
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
That's really well manoeuvred. Akaydin gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. Over to the left, and he decides to cross it. He's dealt with that well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Yildiz is looking up for options on the left. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mulder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, nicely intercepted. Do have a chance to counter here. Rashica, and he welcomes it in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakci shifted upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Çalhanoğlu. Yilmaz. Mulder. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. He's got away. And he's cut it out. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's been taken short. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kadiolu does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu, Güler, Yüksek succumbs to the pressure. Rashica, ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Arda Güler. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Turkey really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Can he dig out? And he shoots! And that was very necessary. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Yuksek wins the duel this time. Berisha, and it's played forward. Muldur. Goulet. And he goes cross-field. Yildiz. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Yildiz with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Caresses it through. That's really well cleared. Murici could move up a gear here. Bardazzi. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, super find. And it's been played through. Kajiolu clears it away.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Çalhanoğlu. Goulet. Çalhanoğlu aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Yildiz. Now who's going to be first to this? Berisha. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. Lovely feet. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rashica. Kajiolu with a fine tackle. Goulet. Yuksek. Yildiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bardazzi is there, and he can get that clear. Çalhanoğlu thinks one through. Moved on forwards. Berisha. That's really well manoeuvred. Murici. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Out to the left it goes. He whips it across. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Güler. And here's Aktürkoğlu.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he latch on to this? Muldur cuts out the pass. And it's played forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Turkey really might just end up...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Aktürkoğlu. Aktürkoğlu tries a shot! Herring after the ball here.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Arda Güler. Muldur. Yilmaz has created one goal already. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. Güler goes short. There are a few waiting for it. Muldur. Aktürkoğlu crosses it in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now that's well seen too. Çalhanoğlu gently done. Güler played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. And it's Muldur. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. And that is out of play. So who's he picking out? He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Yildiz. Yildiz takes a look up. It's run loose here. Çalhanoğlu.
Turkey really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rashica. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Burishi. Burishi! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Bardakci forwards and with intent. Akun. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kadıoğlu. Bardakci. Oh, good spread. And here's Güler. Back to Kolu.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yüksek.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Oh, he's played it in low.
Turkey really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Muldur. Muldur, now here's the delivery. And he's heaved it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kadıoğlu. They really do have to make something of this. Kadıoğlu. Kadıoğlu gets a cross in. Ardıku goes to finish! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time remaining. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well measured. Berisha gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Delivered with swing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kajiolu. Yildiz. Kajiolu looking to hit the byline here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bardakci gets over and intercepts. Goulet. Yildiz. Kajiolu. Muriqi. Rashica. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kajiolu shifted upfield. Goulet cuts out the pass. Driven forward. Goulet. Well, they could break here. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Aktokolu is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
And the lead is 2. Turkey can't afford to miss another one. Big character, big moment, big save. So the ball is placed on the spot. And stepping up, the skipper. And in with absolute accuracy.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? And he delivers! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in wishing a happy